Hey guys, how are you? Oh, see, look here, again. Annoying. I just done it, and it's just gone back to where it was. Give me a sec. I might as well just wait until I get in. Damn thing. How are you, LV? What you got here? Hey, Pod, how are you, man? George as well. Awesome. Farmer, how you going, mate? Good to see you, mate. Can't remember. 30, I think. How is everyone this morning? I got a bit tired. I didn't get to bed until about 2:30 morning after I waited for that last stream to go through and everything. So yeah, last night and everything, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, good evening, my friends. Yep, awesome. Alright. So I'm gonna get the flour, not flour mill. Yeah, flour mill. Factory. Can't remember what it is now. I just lugged over a couple little things over there. Then found out I actually need boards and shelves, and not pallets or anything like that. And you get straight boards and shelves from me. So what I done, I brought the train up, brought the train up here, and found out that we don't have enough in storage. So now I've got to get a truck and put some into the train and take it down the other end of the map. So I thought I'd use the train this morning and all that stuff, and that's really soft. So that. Just my heads. Kyoto, how are you, man? We're going to go and get some, geez, I can't remember what was in what now, because I was setting up stream. It takes about half an hour. Set up the stream and all that, sort of get the thumbnails and all that sort of stuff. And I don't want pallets or anything like that. I'm just going to jump in the train and just see what's in the train right now. Hopefully everyone's had a good day or anything. Right, we have, in shells, we have 508,332. We need 600,000 of each. We need shelves and boards, and we've only got 238,077 in boards. So we need quite a lot of boards. We only need just about 100,000 for shelves. And I've got to load them up into the train here. Right. So I'll go and have a look at shelves. I only need 100,000 in shelves, so then we know we've got shelves. Might have to do a bit of work and get some. I think there's enough wood up here. I don't know. I might have to go and get a couple of loads of wood, logs or something. I was just about to settle down for the night, watch some Daredevil. Oh, that's a good movie, that. Then you go live. He's my sleep. Lie in bed, mate, and watch me fall asleep. Doesn't worry me, man. It does not worry me in the slightest, man. I've had a lot of people, you know. Donnie's one of them. He'll lie there, he'll watch me as long as he possibly can and fall asleep watching the stream. Just check it in. LV, it's 2:33 at night for me. We'll finish beer and get some sleep. Yeah, no worries, LV. Awesome, man. It's getting cold here in... Yeah, it would be, man. Oh, if it gets real cold there, doesn't it, mate? No, that's boards. I don't want boards just yet. Looks like there's quite a bit of boards in there, actually. Good. Hopefully we might not have enough wood up here. Yeah. Awesome, LV. Can't wait till you can get down on this map, mate. You'll love this map. This map's got a lot of stuff in it. The BJ, well, it's not huge like what Broad Acres or anything it was, but it's still big enough. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. What have we got there? Should be about 200,000, yeah. Well, let's hope we get more in. I reckon I'm going to have to go and get some wood. I really want to probably take some of that stuff here. Because what I'm going to try and do over the next few days is get a lot of stuff in storage. And then we've got a lot of stuff in storage and all that sort of stuff, and we don't have to worry about much at all. Doesn't really matter. We'll get there. Plus, I want to throw around all of these trucks for this company here, because these are the trucks to the company, these are the trailers to the company. I want to throw these around everywhere, at least 4 in each. I think there's about 4 of them around. FDS, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Cold, he's never seen a Scotland in summertime. 15, that's our summer. That's, yeah. Don't come to Australia. If you come to Australia, come to Tasmania. Our winter time, that's probably, that's a warm winter's day, warm-ish day for us. We get in the minuses in winter. We can get down, I think we had a -8, -9 last year. That's Celsius, by the way, too. But our daytime temperature's not very much either. The temperature from night to day here in Tassie isn't really that much until you hit in the summertime. It varies probably between about 3 degrees to about 10 degrees in difference from day to night. So if you're sitting in, like, say, 0 degrees of a night time, you could be only having 4 or 5 degrees of a day. Oh, where am I going? 4 or 5 degrees of a day and all that sort of stuff, or you could end up having 10 degrees that day. You know, and that's about it. You know, that's our winter time. But in summer, we could be sitting in, like, nothing in. Speed of the game, very high at all. Alright, well, we need boards anyway, so we might as well get some boards. It's just, yeah. I did work one summer in the UK, and when it rained, it was so cold. Yeah, but in LA summer it's hot. Winter is cold, yeah. Won't be -30 degrees this time. Yeah, you got pretty cold, didn't you? It was very cold last winter. Oh, I'm not on the trigger. Might as well take the whole lot and put it in storage. You only need 100,000. You need 600,000 for both, and we've got just over 200,000 for one and over 500,000 for the other. Herring Flash, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the channel, mate. Before I forget, I can now make ETS truck and trailer skins. Been making some of my own. Oh, awesome, man. Awesome. James will love you then, man. James is right into that sort of stuff. I'm sort of like, eh. Like I can do modding of stuff in farming and all that sort of stuff, so I don't think there would be that much difference in doing it for ETS and ATS and all that sort of stuff. If I'd done it for ETS and ATS, I'd probably do it for myself and make my own skin with my own logo on it and all that sort of stuff and everything. But really, I'm more of a multiplayer in the trucking. I like doing single plays because you can get, like, coast to coast with ATS, you can get pro mods for ETS and all that sort of stuff, and you expand out into different areas and all that sort of stuff. I really prefer doing multiplayer and all that sort of stuff with the crew and all that sort of stuff. It's a lot more fun and everything like that. Yeah, man, thank you very much for the follow. You know, and all that sort of stuff, which is really, really cool. But I'm contemplating on actually restarting this map in single play right from the very start and do bit by bit for you. So because like in this multiplayer part at the moment, you guys don't get to see everything how it's built because we're all working on this map and all that sort of stuff. Like we all built the bridge, all of us. Then I went and built nearly finished off the Coca-Cola plant, and then Croman and that added more into the Coca-Cola plant to keep it going, all that sort of stuff. Wombi's doing the vodka factory and all that sort of stuff. Croman's done the sugar factory and a couple other things, and Bundy's done a lot of work here as well. And you guys haven't seen all that stuff that they've done. And I'm actually thinking about doing a single play for you guys and doing piece by piece as we go through. And like if you guys sit back in my single play and I can sit there and say, well, what would you like to build next? Let's see. We'll see what we'll build next. And and we can all do it together on with me streaming it to you guys and say, right, well, you know, like at the moment I'm looking at the, I think it's the flour mill or something, not flour mill, flour factory, whatever it is. Leaving you. Yep, cool. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm thinking about doing that for you guys. But Bundy, I was talking to Bundy about it yesterday because we all talk about this sort of stuff. Hey Matt, how you going? We all talk about this stuff, and Bundy thinks it'd be a great idea, but I might burn myself out by doing single plays of a morning and multi plays of a night. But I'm pretty well much doing it. So Q, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. So I just well, I'm wanting to do a couple of streams a day anyway on this month. And the other day I done 4 streams. I got up the next morning. I wasn't feeling the best that next morning, all that sort of stuff. I was still fighting a migraine a little bit and all that sort of stuff. But if I get my timings all set out and everything like that, I can do first thing in the morning. It would be a single play, and I'd go and do the step-by-step one and all that sort of stuff. And then in the afternoons could be multi-plays and all that sort of stuff and everything. Yes, and maybe get that time lapse of the bridge being built. That's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You know, I thought about doing that sort of stuff, but I'd have to do that as a video. I wouldn't be able to do it as a stream, and unless I do it as a stream and record at the same time. Now, the only problem with that is I can't record in 4K and stream at the same time. My computer really can't handle that. That's the problem. Even though it's a pretty good computer, it just can't quite handle that. That's pushing my computer to the brink of streaming out in 1080, and that's at low bit rate, and then recording at 4K at the same time. It's a little bit, it's a touch and go there. I don't know if I'd be able to do it or not. Oh, I shouldn't have even. Kiwi, do you mind if I come and join sometime? If you're admin, man. We're only allowing admins from Discord, but I could do on my single plays. I could do, but then you all got to have the mods. This is the hard thing for me. I just hope everyone is having a good day so far. I'm having a ripper day. The kids got up. I done their lunches and all that sort of stuff last night, and I got their breakfasts ready this morning, last night for them and all that sort of stuff. So everything was ready to go for the kids and all that this morning. They got up, they got dressed. They did make a bit of noise, and I thought they was going to wake Mum up, wake Fee up, but they were good. Tom's on his new medication too, so he's still his body's still coming to terms with that, so he's like up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, it was funny. He's sitting there this morning on the couch, and I just made myself a coffee, and he's quickly jumping, "Oh, Dad, do you want a coffee?" And I went, "I've already got one." He goes, "Oh, okay." So he sat back down on the couch and said nothing for like about 5 minutes. He goes, "Oh, Dad, we've got to go to school." I went, "Thomas, it's early." It's like he's up and down, so his body's still getting used to it. Do you have yes, 1070 Ti, mate. With 24 gig of RAM. I got to get a couple more little cards. Coffee time. Couple little cards upgraded to the 8s instead of the, to the 16s instead of the 8s. So, yeah. Or is it? No. To the 8s instead of the 4, sorry. That's right. I was going to put 16s in it, but someone turned around and said, no, 16 cards don't run all that well. Once you got them in. I could actually have 64 gig of RAM. Apparently, I can have 64 gig of RAM in this computer. Apparently. I'm not going to take people's words for it. I'm not going to go out and spend that much money on cards. Right. That's shell. Oh, we got. Oh, hang on. That's right. Now we've got 400,000. So each carriage I found takes 200,000. Now all I do, I put cruise control on, and it's just sitting on one. Could probably go to 2. That's train time, yeah, train time. Well, not quite. I've just got to fill it up. Yep. So there we go. And I use cruise control, and I take it down to like 1 and 2, and just press cruise control on, and just sit there and wait for it to come up with the fill. That's shells. Where's my mouse? Right, so we've got shells. We're going to put shells in. We'll have to stop that shortly. Because you only need, oh, there we go. No, now we've got 622,000. So we only need 600,000. I suppose I could fill it. Why not? We'll fill it. We'll fill it. And we'll take it down to the other depots. Now I need boards. Now I think. Oh, see. Oh, look. I missed the first carriage. Let's go back. See if I can trigger this first carriage. On PC, you can make your own. Make your only fields. Your own fields, you mean? Yeah. Yeah. You should be able to on console too, shouldn't you?
Morning, Tazz.
Hey, Robert. I'm pretty sure you can do that on console as well. Pretty sure. What if you stream with OBS Streamlabs and OBS and record with... Yeah, no, it's pushing the graphics card. That's the whole issue there. It's pushing the graphics card pretty hard. Because it's sending out 2 lots. It's dragging 2 lots out. Basically, with streaming in 1080 and recording it at 4K, pretty well much the graphics card's being pushed out to like a 6K resolution, 6 to 8K resolution. Plus, on top of that, with the computer, it's right on the brink. Put it this way: if I record right now, because what I do is use OBS Streamlabs to stream. I use OBS Studio to record, and I don't think GeForce Experience can go to 4K. That's the other thing too. I think it's only 1080. I'm not sure. I haven't really played around with it that much, but I'd use Streamlabs Studio to record with, and Streamlabs OBS Studio to record with, and Streamlabs OBS to stream with. You know, and that there, I've tried it once before. The video comes out glitchy, and I think the stream comes out glitchy as well. Or I can just record it in 1080, but then I prefer to give you guys the best quality I can give to you in videos, because I can do that. Put it this way: if I could record in 6K, which I could push it to 6K if I really pushed hard into it, I could push it to 6K, but that's a lot. My computer would really be right on the brink of recording in 6K, right on the brink. Yeah, it handles 4K easy. I use it to record Battlefield 1 and 4. Alright. Yes, but that's you're running 2 programs. And when you run 2 programs and they're both sucking from the graphics card, because they're sucking that from the graphics card, your graphics card is gonna have a shit fit. You know, it's gonna go, oh Jesus, what am I doing here? You're pulling me this way and you're pulling me that way. I'm gonna just split in half in a minute, and you could probably kiss your graphics card goodbye after a little while. You know, that is what be the problem. Alright, now we have shells. We have 714,579 in cargo, but we only have 408 in boards. We need 600,000 in both. So, alright, I'm just, because I've just finished doing a lot of stuff around the house, I'm actually sitting down relaxing and streaming out to you guys and having a bit of fun with this. So we'll shut him off. Now, I think I'm going to have to go and get some wood. So we might just take a trip in the trains. Might take a trip, because I could bring the train up, but really don't want to. So we'll leave him there for now. Leave him there for, yeah, see, we're out of wood. Oh no, it's not that one, it's this one. What did we need? Boards. Yeah, see, we're out of wooden boards, so we're not producing any. Not producing any boards.
You need to cut down the forest? Put some more trees?
Yeah, they're down the other end. I'm just going to take a truck down there and drive a truck down. I don't think there's any logs hanging around here. No, I can't get those logs out of there. It would be good to go, oh, look, I'll just pinch these logs here and dump them over there. That's what I'd do in real life. I'm pinching your logs, mate. I need them.
Hey, you do have some logs.
Hey?
On the counter back there, you had some logs?
No, they're not what we can use.
No, on the counter, I'd say. By the wall.
Yeah, that's shells. I need boards.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Alright. Well, this is... I might... where is the other truck? I don't know where the other truck's gone. You do have another log truck. So. Oh, come on. Why isn't that going into there? I'm working hook up from that. I do love the road train pack. Hey, Asher. I imagine you get a cheap 1080 Ti. It's a proper beast, but I'll look into it move.
You say he'll look into it more of your car that you...
Oh, yeah, I got a 1070 Ti, I mean. 1080 is better than 1070s. Or TIs are, anyway. A 1070 Ti will outdo a 1080, but will not outdo a 1080 Ti. But it comes down to, as well, the rest of the stuff in your computer as well, and all that sort of stuff. Like, I've got solid states, I've 4.3 quaddy sitting unit and all that sort of crap and blah blah blah. You know, so, but it's still the point of splitting. You're basically ripping your graphics card in half, because it's one program's drawing from one side, the other program's drawing from another. Well, both drawing at the same time, and they're basically there's two bits drawing out of your graphics card, and your graphics card will not like it. I've tried it and all that sort of stuff. Unless I record from the same program, right? Right now, I can sit back and record this as is, right? As you see it right now, right? I can record this at the same time. All I've got to do is press start over there and record it. Is your card stock fans? No. It's in the video. GeForce 1080 Ti, 1070 Ti. They're not stocks. Are you water? Oh no, not water cooled. Nowhere near water cooled, mate. I don't need it. There's people out there that need water cooling because they're in a hot climate. Most of the time, if you know what you're doing, it's your airflow. If you get your airflow right, you don't need water cooling. You don't have to go out and spend $400 or $500 on water cooling and all that sort of crap and everything. It's the airflow through your computer. You have it going one direction and one direction only. Don't. You know, I've got it set like that. So all air comes in from the front of the computer, and at the side I've got the 10-inch fan that blows through that way as well. That keeps everything, all the air flowing, all the air moving around. Nothing, there's no dust getting stuck anywhere, and I blow it out nearly every week to every 2 weeks anyway, and when I do, it's just there's bugger all in there anyway, you know, and you have the airflow straight through your computer, straight through it. Like I've seen computers that's why the new design computers now, they'll have 3 fans at the front, 3 fans at the back, and that's it. They don't have anything up the top, they don't have anything on the sides or anything. That's the airflow straight through. And that's what it's all about, you know, and making sure that there's nothing up against your fans or anything like that to stop the airflow going. It's you got to get the heat out. Cool air in, hot air out.
Has anyone I know you probably know this because you know Maverick, but has anyone done a video on the rabbits thing?
The rabbits?
Yeah, the rabbits. I'm just wondering, do you know of anyone that's done a video on how to get those started or working?
The rabbits, they're just the same as all the others were. The girls got... Abby and Chloe, put it this way, they're that easy. Abby and Chloe got the rabbits going. They went and bought the rabbits and all that sort of stuff, and then they went, oh, they need feed, what do they need? And we told them, and, well, Chloe did. She went and got what they needed and all that sort of stuff, and she's 8.
Yeah, no, I downloaded this map yesterday to have a look around it.
Make sure you download the rest of the mods that come with it. All Joran's mods and all that sort of stuff, and Maverick's mods that he's got for this map.
Yeah.
Make sure you download the whole lot. I do have some of Joran's mods that he released back in January. He released them himself. He put them up on Mod Hub US. I went hunting just in case I could find some other mods, and I did. I found them on Mod Hub US. They do have them on a couple of other websites. I think it's FSLT or something like that. But we've got them in here. We've got all the Joran's mods that I could find so far that I know of. There's probably more out there. Maverick's probably got some himself that's never been released. But that's a personal thing. Morning. I just turned around a fan. Look what happened. Good on you, babe. Now I'm stuck. Oh, look, I'm gonna have to... Thanks, babe. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to jump that. Yeah, so... Unless Joran's dad says, yeah, release his mods, let people have his mods and all that sort of stuff. But he never... What's that name? As when I was talking to Maverick was in last night, I was saying to Maverick, we've got his trucks and all that sort of stuff in there. They're not perfect, but we're not going to change them. They are what they are. We're going to leave them like that because they're Joran's mods. That's the way he had them, and that's the way they were, and that's the way they're going to stay. I could go in and fix them up a little bit, I think it's the Peterbilt trucks can tip over quite easily, and a couple other odds and ends. The braking on them is a little bit harsh as well. What else was there? There was something else. The sounds are a little bit too high. The volume of the truck, the volume of the air brake is a little bit too high. That can all be adjusted down and all that. And just look, but when I got them, I went, oh, and I think Chrome, myself, and Bunny, we all agree, yeah, they tip over quite easy. I said, but I'm not going to do anything to them. They are as they are, and that's how they're going to stay. So I'm not going to change any of that out or anything on my right side. Jump on there. Get on. Oh, I'm on the wrong trailer. I'm on the wrong trailer. God damn it. Yeah, and that's in respect of Joran, it's the way it is. Hey, James, how are you, man?
It's pretty easy to fix the sounds. That's an easy fix.
Oh yeah, it's very simple, but I'm not going to do it in respect of that's the way Joran had him. He might have wanted to change them, but he hadn't got around to it. But that's the way they say it. I ain't going to change them at all. At all. They're going to stay exactly how they are. It's like with Fee, there's mods here that I've modded out and kitted out and all that sort of stuff and everything. If I pass, I can guarantee you she would not allow anyone to change it. But then you really haven't got to say if they'll release publicly, but and being a family man myself, I know what it's like. It's, as I said, if one of my kids passed away, I don't know what I'd do. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever.
I'm guessing that's a forest beside you, in front of you. I mean,
what forest?
Those hills.
What forest?
Yeah, no,
it's
gone. Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's gone. It's not there, mate. She's completely gone. We've knocked that over. James and Dace got all that. They done most of that.
Ah, okay.
Why isn't it picking that log up?
Sometimes the road train pack is very particular, if you know what I mean by that.
It's depending on where the log is. Because that log, I think, is floating now. Yeah, it is. If I walked over to that log, it'll drop down and we'll be able to pick it up. There's enough logs here. Really better. Alrighty. Yeah, well, see, like, this is the latest road train pack, and the A trailers on these, they throw the logs up in the air. If you go back and watch some of the video, some of the old streams that I've done on here, you'll see them, they throw the damn logs way up in the air and all that sort of stuff. And if you're not on a flat surface, they won't land in the trailer. They will not land in the trailer at all. Yeah, it's quite annoying. That's why I'm using the Bs, strictly the Bs. I actually thought about putting the version 2, because this is 2.2. I thought about putting the version 2 on so then we can use the A trailers out of the version 2. It's Captain Hook. Yeah. How you been anyway, James? Haven't seen you for a while. On MP with Doc, watching CP doing interesting things. When it comes to Doc, everything's interesting. Tell Doc I said g'day. But yeah, anything you do with Doc, it's interesting. Very, very. One of the Doc. I don't think Doc really into these sort of maps on farming. He's more into the farming, not the factories. But you never know, he might like it. I don't know. I don't know if he's... James, ask Doc if he's been watching. Has he been watching my streams, his videos and all that sort of stuff? Or I know he's a busy man. We all are. Well, I'm not. Well, I am. I look after my kids and all that sort of stuff, to do my music when it comes around and all that sort of stuff, which this summer's probably going to be pretty busy for me, so... But yeah, but anyway... Oh, that's what I was going to put in here. I was going to put parked vehicles in here as well. So then all the company vehicles stay at the company. And the only way you can't tab to them, the only way you get there is drive to them. So that's what I was looking at. This way I've got to go? Yeah. Can't go up around that way. So, but this morning when I sat down at my computer, I thought I'd look at single play, what I would do in single play. I'd have seasons in. And I thought, oh, let's see if the tablet will run with this map. The tablet doesn't run with this map. The stuff doesn't come up. It's considering there is a lot of stuff in. I reckon the farming tablet wouldn't be able to recognise the majority of the stuff. Have you ever noticed that bridge is one-way traffic? All arrows point the same way? No, it's two ways.
Going to what you were just saying about the tablet, if you were to map build it, there's specific lines that you have to put in to get the tablet to recognise the factories. Like, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think they automatically recognise the factories. They actually have to be coded in. Yeah,
and that's, you got to do all the tablet. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. As I said last night, I've had a jack shit enough of fixing people's mods and maps and that, so we can actually play them. I'm over it. You know, as Maverick said last night, if you're going to do something, do it right. This map is the perfect example. The perfect example for that. If you're going to do something, do it right. 71 friggin' factories in here, 5 you've got to build, a bridge you've got to build, all heaps of animals in here, breeding animals, the works, everything, slaughterhouses, the whole lot, with all the fields, the works, with a crap load of crops and all that sort of stuff. And we still haven't even updated. We haven't updated the map because we hadn't need to update the map as of yet. To me, this is pretty well much a perfect map. Pretty well much a perfect map. It's the best map. I thought Nickelonia was the best map. This shits all over Nickelonia. This crushes Nickelonia.
Okay, which is your favourite old-time map?
Nickelonia.
Which was the one that you used to play, where you had the apple trees?
Nickelonia. Oh, hang on, apple trees. Where we had the apple trees.
Yeah, there was a map that you played a couple of months ago that had apple trees that you had to take stuff. I'll go back through your archives. I'll try and remember the name of it. Once I see how.
They might have been the placeable ones from the mod hub. They could have been the placeable ones from the mod hub. I don't know. But Nickelonia is my all-time favourite. Well, was my all-time favourite. That was my all-time favourite. I liked Aussie Farms, loved Broadacres. I just loved Nickelonia due to the fact that it had the factories in it and all that sort of stuff. It had quite a bit to do, and the landscaping is just awesome in that thing. Absolutely brilliant. But this one here, this is the icing on the cake. This one. This is the bee's knees. You know, even though this one doesn't have the landscaping like Nickelonia, right? You know, if Maverick put the landscaping in Nickelonia in here, it might not run that well because of the landscaping. But you just don't know. Have you ever noticed that bridge is one? Oh, yeah, I read that. No, it's not one way. I was just going down the wrong side of it because you have no traffic. Me bad. But anyway.